Hello everyone, I'm Brandon with Lenovo, and I'm here today with the ThinkStation P300 small form factor workstation. Today we are going to be replacing the Wi-Fi units. This process will take about 25 minutes and it should be easy enough for anyone to do. The only tool required is a Phillips screwdriver, but a non-metallic pry tool might also come in handy. Before we continue, we need to make sure that we are protected against electrostatic discharge, or ESD. Make sure to shut down the computer and disconnect all cables and accessories from the system. For further information, watch our Understanding Electrostatic Discharge video by clicking the link in the description. Now that we're ready, let's get started. To remove the cover, we must first remove 2 thumb screws. Next, we're going to press the release button, slide the cover towards the rear of the system, and remove it. Now we're going to release the front bezel, which is done by pushing outward on the clips. Now we're just going to swing the front bezel open like a door and remove it. So now we need to open the drive bay assembly. To do so, you just press inward on the latch marked with the blue touch point and pivot the drive bay assembly upwards until the latch springs into place. Now we're going to unscrew the rear antenna and remove it. Now we're going to disconnect the front antenna cable from the wireless card. Now we're going to press down on the latch to release the cable guide and lift the cable guide and unroute the antenna cable. Now I'm going to use my non-metallic pry tool to pry the antenna from its adhesive backing and remove the cable through the hole in the chassis. Now we're going to lift the release latch and remove the card from the socket. Now that we have the card out of the system, we're going to disconnect the rear antenna cable and remove 2 retaining screws. Then we're going to lift the card out of the socket. Here we have our replacement wireless LAN card. Now we're going to place the card into the socket, press down, and install 2 retaining screws. Now we're going to reconnect the rear antenna cable by placing the connector onto the terminal and snapping it down like a button. When replacing the wireless LAN card, we just need to insert it under the lip, align it with the socket, and press down. Then we're going to close the latch. Here we have our replacement front wireless antenna. Now I'm going to thread the front antenna cable through the chassis and pull it through the other side. Then I'll use the adhesive backing to stick the front wireless antenna to the chassis. Now we're going to install the antenna cable into the cable guide and press down on the clip until the guide locks. Now we're going to connect the front antenna cable to the auxiliary connector on the wireless card. The connectors just snap over top of each other like a button. Then tighten the rear wireless antenna. To close the drive bay assembly, we need to press inward on this latch marked with the blue touch point and pivot the drive bay assembly downward until it latches into place. When we're replacing the front bezel, we want to assure that the hinges on the bezel align with the hole in the chassis. Once those are lined up, we can just close the front bezel like a door and apply pressure until the clips lock into place. When replacing the cover, it's important that the tabs on the cover align with the notches in the chassis. You place the cover down onto the chassis, slide it towards the front of the system. Finally, we're going to replace 2 thumb screws.